What's going on, everybody? It's BC9 for XYZ, and welcome back to Fallout 4. It's video 50, and we finally made it to the Institute, and my god, things have just turned for a very strange reason. Anyway, let's continue.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alright, so Father, for those of you who have not watched the last one, Father is now is our son. Father is our son Sean, that is just, cannot believe that.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Hey there.
We are honored to welcome you here.
I guess let's head down.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third.
Hey, Doc.
They weren't
I don't
kidding.
know.
You really are
Most
here.
of them have lasted
Well,
long
all right.
past their projected
I'm Allie.
lifespans.
Allie
You
Fillmore.
ask me.
You can think of me as the
Pretty well.
Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Finding my son.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now,
Wow, this
I'll give
really
you a quick
plays on,
rundown of the
like,
facilities
growing up and
division,
stuff.
and
That's
then
so
I'll answer
cool.
any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
This is so weird. That's the elevator we came down. Sorry, just give me a second. Question is, where do we go next? Who to next?
You're here. Glad you're going to tell me about this.
Advanced Systems. Interesting, there's this... The Institute is so big that there's a section for each person. Interesting.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
I won't get in your way.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
All right. Well, thank you for that.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't.
Taking your new appointment in stride. Very well.
Blah blah
I'm hoping
blah
that-
blah blah. We don't need to get this. All right. So that's good to know. So now we can just fast travel
One day,
wherever.
I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker case.
So now we can fast travel out of the Institute and into the Institute, which is nice. So I guess it acts kind of like as a teleporter almost.
Is it true?
Bioscience.
You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274.
This is amazing.
I've been reviewing Father's plans to
Doc,
I wonder how
Welcome.
the Warwick family is
So good
doing.
to have you here.
Young
Dr.
Wally
Clayton
must be close to
Holdren,
10 years old
head of the
by now.
Bioscience
It's
Division.
remarkable.
I
that any
can't
child
wait for
can
you to see the
survive
work
for
we're
so
doing.
long up there, don't
It's
you think?
truly amazing.
I'm interested.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
That's amazing.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Take care, then.
Oh, wait a minute.
Clayton,
Anything I can help you with?
is there anything I can do to help out?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in, and check back with me.
Okay. So it looks like I'm going to get quests. On the other hand, I also noticed Cogsworth is not with me, so I wonder if he'll fast travel back with me when I get the chance. If not, I'm just going to go look at Sanctuary Hills, or I'm going to go look at that settlement that I was just in.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it
You know the protocol, sir.
Yeah, these guys honestly do not seem to be harmful people. They just seem like they've been a division that's made a couple of mistakes.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Dragging their feet on the targeting
That's
package
great.
upgrades
Move out of the
I
way, please.
Advising courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't.
Hi, Doc.
There's
So,
enough friction as it is between
here you
us and pretty
Justin
much all
Ayer,
the other departments.
Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Got lucky.
I guess I just got lucky.
That's hardly helpful. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Alright.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
What do I have to do? I have to use some kind of... a network scanner holotape. Used it, now what? So, do I just... So I literally just go to any terminal I can find. So wait, I'm confused. Wait, what does it say? Upload encrypted message on any Institute terminal. Is that what I need to do? Encrypted message. Sorry, this is just confusing to me.
Wake up, Commonwealth.
Do I have, like, an encrypted message thing? Hold on, let me look this up. What's it called, the quest? Underground Undercover. Underground Undercover. There we go. What's the encrypted message? Unless that's not the correct terminal.
Try to remember.
See if I can find another terminal.
Reporting status. All functions.
I'm not hostile towards the Institute, though. Take a look. Gotta be something I can use.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a...
Uh-huh. He's definitely impressive.
Yes. It's pushed our technology to the limit. We've gained some valuable insights in terms of both hardware and software. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me, what do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
God, yeah.
I don't need a synth. I found the real Sean.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
That would be interesting to have a younger Sean. My foot just fell asleep. Here's a terminal. Let's try this one.
I'm in.
Oh, that was easy. I'm so confused right now. There we go. I'm gonna save here because I just figured it out finally. Alright, that wasn't hard. Chrome, I can quit that now. Alright, cool. Let's go meet the Patriot, I guess.
Sean.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Sure.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Alright. So I'm going to actually stop it here, guys. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time on Fallout 4.